welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks console Time Warp series videos. Yeah, we're still doing some Time Warp series videos. I'm on that kick of going through old videos and trying to clean out a hard drive, so this game we're in the KV-1S, we're on Erlenberg, and this is back when the KV-1S was the best tier 6 tank in the game. I mean, really it was the derp of tier 6. Now you get the KV-2, not nearly as good. This was the best all-around derp tank way back when. And, you know, anyone that doesn't think that, well, that's your opinion, I guess. For me, you know, my friends would take out the KV-2, and I'd be in this. I'd much rather have this because you have the speed, you have a smaller tank, quicker reload. Yeah, you don't get that big 700, 800, 900 damage, but I'm telling you what, you know, you do 350, whatever. When you smack someone for 350, you've done pretty good. Then you can reload and smack them again pretty quick. So yeah, this is back when I hated Erlenberg, and I still don't really love it, but you know, I really hated it back then because everyone camped. Everyone camped up top. No one pushed. And, I mean, still to this day, you always get that whole line of tanks up there. And they're just going to sit up there and do. And I guess I should shut up because if they're like a small tier or a lightly armored tank or something that, you know, it sucks to get out in the open on this map and then just get wasted. So, you know, I guess I should cut him some slack. PZ4 coming across there. Can I get a shot on him? Ah, we just missed him. He's not long for this world, though. The teammate's going to finish him off pretty quick. Gotta mute someone. The killer camo, cam, whatever. Obviously was running his mouth or something. I don't know. Gonna finish off the Wolverine right there. 109 takes him out. That was my first kill. Kaboink. Used to love the sound of this tank too. It's just a mean gun. Another thing, I'm looking at this map, and I've said this in another video. The 360, you get on the 360 now, and it looks atrocious. The colors are all washed out. They're pale. It's just, the detail is just, everything's been compressed so much, I think, to make it so it still can be alive on the 360. Now that the game is so big. That because they compress it so much. I mean, you look at these graphics and these aren't that bad. You get on the 360 nowadays and they are just horrible. Again, like I said in the other video too, maybe that's just me noticing more because you're coming from the 1, and the 1 is just so beautiful looking, you know, just so. But yeah, this game right here doesn't look that bad to me. I mean, it's not perfect. It's definitely not as good as the 1, but it doesn't look that bad. You get on the Xbox 360 now, and it's horrible. Ooh, M4 artillery. Ooh, coo. You're out of here. Head to the garage. Go find another game to ruin. Next. 2 shots fired, 2 kills. 3 shots fired, excuse me, I missed one. I shouldn't be going out in the open right here. This is kind of dumb. So I decided, I'm not seen right now. I'm not detected, so I'm going to get back into cover. Because something's going to see me eventually. Ooh, there's a KV-1S. Hello, Mr. Twin. Hiding up there sniping with your KV-1S. Because sniping KV-1S is best KV-1S. Because shots like that don't ever happen. So I doubt he's moved, though. I'll bet $100 he ain't moved an inch. Let's find out. You're on fire. And didn't move an inch. Actually, he might have come out even further. Of course, the fire takes him down to about 30 health, I guess. Maybe 70, 55. You're out of the game. Go ruin another game somewhere else by sniping with a KV-1S. People ought to learn. And I'm not even an expert. I am far from an expert on tanks. Ooh, 3601. Can I put one into him? Affirmative. 362. Like I said, I'm far from an expert at this game, and I'm far from an expert on tanks. But, you know, even an idiot like me knows that you don't snipe in a KV-1S. There's just, the accuracy is not there. I thrown up there thinking the VK-30 was going to come out around the rock. He didn't. Smart move on his part, because he would have been dead if he did. Matilda, nope, nothing there. There's only 3 of them left. There's only 2 of them left. 2 platooned up guys, hiding at the back of the map, sniping on the ridgeline, because that's what top tier tanks should do. VK-31P, he's going to try to go after my tank destroyer over there and teammate, but I'm going to give him a little bit of a surprise Bossax. And let's see what happens when I do this to him. No KY, no nothing, just boom. And so much, it was so hard on penetration. He got caught on fire. So that's 2 fires I've started so far in this game. And his teammate in the other 3001P, top tier, gets finished off right there. So that's what happens to your top tier tanks when they sit back and snipe. You suck, you're dead, we win. KV-1S used to be the best tier 6 tank in the game. For me anyways. 39,000 silver, 1800 XP the multiplier. Well, premium multiplier I believe. 280, 760, 109, 362, 359, 35. 19 damage ribbons because of a couple fires we set off. 5 tanks killed. 110 assist, 1905 damage dealt, 5 kills, 1215 for base XP. 10 shots fired, 7 hits, 7 penetrations. And on them 7 penetrations, 5 tanks were destroyed. We doled out 1905 damage with 110 assists. That's over 2,000 combined, and we didn't take any damage whatsoever. That's a pretty good ratio, I believe. Again, just going through some of these old videos and picking out a few that were good enough to put up. They might just make me chuckle. They might just, like this one. It wasn't no, you know, holy cow of a game, but it reminds me of when the game was good. Tanks like the KV-1S just ruled tier 6. It was the tank to take out when you want to go puppy stomping at tier 6. When you want to just go out and just, you know, fuck you, boom, dead. Fuck you, dead. You know what, buddy? You're dead. You know, it was an awesome tank. So, and they changed it to the KV-85 or whatever it is now, and dropped this to tier 5. And the tier 5 isn't as good. And the one they turned this into is a KV-85, I believe. I think that's what it is. And it's just nowhere near as good as this tank was. The KV-1S was, you know, you hear Wargaming console versions say all the time, we're our own game, we do our own thing, which some things they do, like keeping the awful waffle in the game, putting the chieftain in, and keeping the 215B2, you know, as well, not too as well. But then they do stuff like this, is they pulled this out because the computer version pulled it. And there's just no reason. This tank was awesome. They said, I remember them saying in the forums, I don't remember which one it was, but one of the people that work for Wargaming said, we need to balance tier 6, it's too overpowered. But around the same time that they took this out, a little bit before they took this out, they introduced the KV-2. Let's keep it balanced. Let's put in a tank that does almost twice as much damage per shot on an average. That'll keep tier 6, you know, balanced. And then let's add the Chinese heavies, or Japanese heavies. That's balanced. There was no reason to pull this out. None whatsoever. I mean, some people say historical accuracy, whatever. It was an awesome tank, and people loved it, so Wargaming said, fuck you people. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you can reminisce with me when the KV-1S was awesome. Remember, in the battlefield, shoot the red ones.